broken down. One time it was raining and I really needed to do number 2, and I had to use an umbrella. Can you imagine that? We made it to the house that I'm going to be staying in. It's this one right here. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Dennis Uhuru. Welcome here in Ongata Rongai. Now today is an interesting day because today I'm moving to a new house. I don't know if it's the best time to be moving. There is political unrest in Kenya at the moment. Yesterday, protesters managed to storm parliament buildings and get into parliament, and 10 protesters were killed by the police, were shot dead. It's just an uncertain time. But I still have to move because I already made previous arrangements. I've already paid for the house I'm supposed to be moving into. I'll tell you all about that later on. You know, somebody would be mistaken to think that these riots have been going on in Kenya for a very long time, but they only started last week and nobody knew how quickly they would escalate or how far they would go. Let me take you on a short tour on what is wrong with this house and the reasons I'm moving and I'll show you the moving out process, and then I'll show you the new house when we get there as well. Right, so starting from the outside, so this is my house. Next to where I stay are these vacant shops, and one of these vacant shops, this one right here, has a hole in the roof, and we share a ceiling. The ceiling is not partitioned between rooms. Animals have managed to get into that hole, and the reason I know that is because at night I hear them making noises. All manner of wild animals live inside that ceiling. Rats and birds and cats. So that's the first fault with the house. Animals have managed to get into the ceiling through the adjacent houses. I told the landlord about that and he was like, meh, it's not that bad. The second fault with the house is my windows don't close. You can open them from the outside, no problem. They don't have any mechanism on them to close. So this house has 2 windows, one for the sitting room and the other for the bedroom, and both of them don't close. The third fault is, this is my washroom as well as my toilet, and it leaks. When it rains, it leaks. So whenever I'm taking a shower when it's raining, I'm getting rained on. It's like showering twice. It's like showering twice. And interestingly, one time it was raining and I really needed to do number 2, and I had to use an umbrella. Can you imagine that? Doing number 2 and using an umbrella at the same time, because otherwise you'd be rained on. I wish I would have recorded that on video, because you guys will think it's a movie, but it's true. It happened to me. The other fault with the house is that there's no sink in it. Since I began staying in it 2 years now, I've been washing my dishes on the floor. I always hated that. I always wish I had a sink. The things that people take for granted. Being able to have a sink in a house is very important. The other reason I'm very happy to move is because this is an old house, and there are, what can I call them? There are spaces between the ceiling board and the wall. Whenever it rains, the house leaks from the inside. I've tried to show up those spaces using newspapers, but newspapers don't do a really good job of holding water, so the house still leaks. Yeah, there are a lot of spots of mold on the ceiling board, and it's not a very healthy place to live because of that. And because of those spaces in the ceiling board as well, the rats manage to get into the house. Well, whenever I make something delicious, you know, like meat or something like that, rats smell it and they're able to get into the house. And it is in this place that I've seen the biggest rats in my life. That is another reason I'm very, very happy to move. I hate rats. I really hate rats. So right now, I'm waiting for the transporter I already made arrangements for somebody to come and help me move with a pickup truck. So they'll come and help me carry my earthly possessions to the new house. I've also got a friend who is coming to help me load the things I have onto the pickup and offload them when we get to the new house. My friend Stugat. If you've watched my previous videos, you may have seen him. So right now I want to finish packing up and then I'll wait for the transporter to get here as well as Stugat, pack everything, go to the new house.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Ouch! Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh.
So I've dismantled everything. I'm just waiting for my friend Stugat to get here so he can help me cut everything out. The only issue I'm having is this TV. I don't know how it's going to go without getting damaged because I don't have a box for it. I threw that a long time ago. But when Stugat gets here, we'll figure something out and see how that goes. Stugat! Bwana huyu ni jamaa wa pick up, najua anapiga simu. Ah, ni wewe.
Oh yeah, nimetoka kufikia.
Stugat is here, so he's going to help me. I'll show you guys when the pickup gets here. Yeah, so let's get to work. The pickup truck is here and we are loading things into the truck. Smart son. It's about that time, eh? So that's the truck. I'll show you how it looks with everything loaded.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame.
I'm so emotional. I've stayed in this house 2.5 years and now it's time to leave. You know what it feels like? It feels like watching the walls melt from your prison. That's what it feels like.
Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes.
I'm out, guys. I'm out of here.
Made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make.
We're still in Rongai and the car's broken down. It's being repaired behind me, as you guys can see. Leaving Rongai is proving problematic, huh? But we still have to go. Every person I talk to are telling me how Umoja is such a bad place to move into, how the agents that collect rent are very ruthless. You know, how it's such a bad choice to move to that place. But I'm like, you can't live in fear, man. I know it's pricier than where I've been, but we've got to go.
I won't stop till I hear him say.
Guys, we are here. We made it to the house that I'm going to be staying in. It's this one right here. Let me just do a very quick tour. We've not arranged anything quite yet, so everything is in a mess right now. We want to do a bit of cleaning, myself and Stugat, but let me just show you how the house looks like real quick. So this is the sitting room. As you guys can see, I've got a seat there. Then this is the kitchen, the bathroom, and then this is the bedroom.
Much later.
Right, so guys, today is the next day and I just wanted to summarize this video. So this has been the most expensive moving that I've ever done, At the same time, it has been the most stress-free moving I've ever done. And I know those two things don't go together, stress-free and expensive, but there's a reason for that. You see, in the previous video I made on this channel, I documented how I was house hunting. My monthly rental budget was 10,000 Kenyan shillings. I didn't manage to find a house at that price, but I found this house at 11,000 Kenyan shillings. And I talked about how expensive it would be for me to move, because when you move in Kenya, you have to pay deposit and rent, and there are several other costs that come up. So in that video, I talked about how expensive it would be for me to move, and I just requested for help. I said if anyone watches my videos and they like my videos and they're not doing too bad, and they feel like they want to help me, I would really appreciate that help. And I didn't even think I'd get help from anybody, but I did. I did. So somebody chose to help me, and they helped me in a huge way. So they took care of all the money I needed to move. They took care of rent, they took care of deposit, they took care of the money I needed to hire the pickup truck to move my things from Rongai to this place. I even had some money remaining that I used to buy the seat that I have, the seat that you guys saw in the video. So they really helped me in a huge way, and because of that, this has been the most stress-free moving that I've ever done, and I'm so grateful. I don't even know what to say, man. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for helping me like this. Words fail me. I don't even know what to say. I owe you a huge debt of gratitude. Without your help, I wouldn't have been able to move, because you know, I had raised 15,000 Kenyan shillings. I talked about that in the previous video, but I've used so much more than that. Hidden costs that have come up, you know. I didn't have a seat, and now I have a seat. I've paid for the rent, for the deposit, I mean, for the pickup truck, all these things I didn't factor into my costing, and I wouldn't have been able to move. But because of you, I have. Thank you so much. So that has been that, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.